Hello! Wait, g'day.
Just can't figure out where he's from. But can you figure out where we are? It's a pretty big hint right there. So, Milwaukee. We're exploring.
It's not.
Hey, James. What?
That was an entire lungful of groaning at the Trump Tower.
Yeah.
Building thing.
No, not you, not you, not you.
Not you. That. Chicago has a lot of free exhibits, I'm realizing, and that just makes me very happy. Just like, hey, come in, look at this amazing art. And that's what we're about to go do. That's what we set out to go do, was to go to the Cultural Center, which has free exhibit thingies and awesomeness. And then we stumbled upon the Museum of Design, which is also apparently also free.
So what this is doing is it starts off with all of the colors, in this case red and blue, shuffled randomly. And basically each turn what they do is they'll pick one of the little doobly-doos and they will move it to a location where it's considered happiness. And each of the different walls have a different way it defines how happy it is. And it's always based on the distribution. So I think in this one, each of the blue dots and the red dots have a high preference to be closer to one of two dots of the same color. So if there's more blue dots, a blue dot will be happy, but if the blue dot's outnumbered, then it'll move closer to being with other blue dots. And it's how you end up with these segregated situations.
That's so cool. Thank you.
No worries.
I learned how to turn off the beeps on my GoPro and I'm very excited. Yes, I could have Googled it before, but I couldn't find where the settings and the preferences were. That took a moment. You have a GoPro Hero 7, you have to drag down, which there will be no indication anywhere on the screen that that's a thing. Yes, I could have read the manual, but who does that? She does.
You read the manual?
Yeah, she reads all manuals.
Oh, you're recording?
I am. We're at the bean. And yes, I was a child and did a stupid thing and flicked it.
It's important. Someone's private event. We're in the park. We grill at the park because we were getting rained out. It was starting to get a little cold, and we decided to get some completely normal coffee. Completely normal coffee. And we've been doing some research about speakeasies in the area. We already got to go see the Green Mill, which is the second oldest bar in Chicago. You might know it. It's very famous for its jazz roots. It still plays jazz there today. There was I can't remember if they actually made one and it just doesn't stand anymore. There was one in Australia, or maybe there was one that was named after that's featured in the Miss Fisher murder mysteries. And we were reading about it, how Al Capone used to go into the Chicago one, obviously. And whenever he did, the barman would be like, oh, stop whatever we're playing, and would play Rhapsody in Blue, which was Capone's favorite. We're gonna go check out the Green Door Tavern, which is one of the only wood foundation buildings left in Chicago, because after the Chicago fire, there was an ordinance saying, hey, anything in this business district can't have this anymore so it doesn't burn. But because it didn't burn and it was
built prior to that ordinance, it still stands, and it even kind of has a lean to it apparently. So I'm really excited to go check that out. So wait, but why? Why does that bother you?
No, because like in New York and all these other places, when you have these old stone buildings and everything, and all over Europe, you have things that are living. Like those decorations over there, that should be a face of some kind. That should be an angel. That should be some kind of...
It looks like there's some sort of creature maybe on that highest peak, but I don't know.
I don't know. That might be an owl there. Actually, that might be an owl. But it's usually everywhere, and I'm noticing, why is there nothing
guarding them, essentially.
Nothing guarding them. It feels weird.
I found a vase. Found a vase. There you go.
How's that a face? Oh, gosh darn it.
Dapper as always, darling. Dapper as always. So unfortunately, we can't actually go to the speakeasy part because it's only open from Tuesday to Saturday from 5 to 9, which is a very small amount of time in my opinion. But this is what I think she said, 5 to 9. And it's completely different management than the bar. So they can't even like show people it. But we are in the historical Green Door Tavern bar, and you can actually see, if you look closely, that tilt of the building. That is I mean, some of that is the fisheye lens that the GoPro has, but if you can look up, that is not part of the lens where it starts to tilt like that.
You can tell from the sign, so the sign is tilted.
The sign is tilted, but that is straight. And then over by the door, you can see the door is kind of also, oops, the door is also kind of askew. Sorry about that. So it's really cool. And we've got tasty food. I highly recommend the deviled eggs. They're only $3.50, which is really what you should price deviled eggs at in a restaurant. I'm looking at you, some expensive LA places that charged me $8, and what I got was like technically one egg with very large like stuff piled onto it, but it was still not worth $8. So we are being kind of lame, and we are getting a lift.
How long to the lift?
It is arriving in...
How long?
The suspense is killing me.
2 minutes.
Damn it! There's that bell, that thing. It's a $5 shot wheel. They ring the bell and then they spun the wheel to see what shot you got. That's what that was. $5 shot.
You don't need a $5 shot.
I know I don't need one, but it sounds fun. And you get to see the thing. Okay.
If lift is correct, we might be able to we might have time.
All right.
It looks like they took a wrong turn.
Okay. We might have time.
Oh, really?
It looks like they took a wrong turn.
You in?
So we have... Want to do it? Want to do it?
All right.
You want to film this? No, not more.
Same or different?
Same.
Donkey squirts.
Ew.
Squirts. Here's a twist.
Cheers.
Some regrets? I just have like frog medicine. nonsense.
Oh yeah, check that out.
My whole life is made of silly.
That is true.
They are amazing.
Oh, why, thank you.
$200.
We're building a fort.
Make it so.
We're building a fort, my lord.
Stop talking about building a fort and do it. My goodness, we only have a foundation. I need some walls and at least one moat.
This will be the one time you ever hear Angelique say that she needs some balls.
I said walls.
Did you though?
I did. Balls. Unless they're like cannonballs, why would a castle need balls?
Parties!
I love Esmeralda because she gave me water.
Okay, yeah, let's do this.
Do you want to grab some of the sheets so it's not super toasty under there?
See, I told you it was going to be funny if you just listened to me. No fortress is complete without a guardian. We know this from gargoyles. And behold, our guardian.
Seems like he'd be douchey on Twitter. Ambassador Oz, what have you to say for yourself? Bop, 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 bop.
One time he's quiet.
He's so soft.
Right?
Nope, you want
Yeah,
down.
he's our. Why would you
I forgot
put him
my-
on the thing?
We sort of kind of made a
Yeah.
blanket for it. And now we will finish up the night by watching Labyrinth.
Or something.
Everyone say goodbye to the internet.
Good night.